Hey everybody, I'm JJ, watching Reality Survival. So right now, just wanted to show some quick changes that I made to the duck condo, the floating duck paradise. Anyway, it's probably not a paradise, but it's a work in progress. I've been trying to figure out the best way to get the ducks to use this thing, and the new ducks seem to be utilizing it quite a bit more. And so, hey, what's going on, Patty? So that's pretty cool. So the way I had it before was, it was pretty much open on all four sides, and then I showed you guys that I closed in the two sides, and then most of the third side. My reasoning at the time was that I wanted to leave the other side open. That way, if at night they were using this as a shelter and the owls came down, they would have an escape. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm kind of past that now in my thinking. So at this point, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish a good nesting box for the ducks so that they'll use them and the eggs won't get just totally disgusting, because if you've never had ducks are very messy. Now this platform, I just rinsed it off because it was so bad. And what I was trying to do is I before I put these boxes down in there like this, I had just laid loose straw down in the center. Well, that was a disgusting mess. So that didn't work. So now you can kind of see what I did with these crates is I cut the front in such a way that it'll hopefully kind of help hold the straw in and keep the eggs in there and keep them from getting so messy. And then I also added just a couple of pieces of 2x4 that I had in the shop to the back part of that. That way the hay should stay mostly dry. It might get a little bit of rain coming in on the sides. If it starts to be a problem, then I'll just move those top boards down and close that off a little bit more. I don't think it's going to be a problem. We'll see. But anyhow, this is going to be the spot for the ducks to come and lay their eggs. So that is that. Let me close this up, and then I'll pull it into place so you can kind of see the system that I've got situated for doing that. Okay, so there's that. We'll just kind of shove it off because it's an island. Now I would definitely do a few things different on this if I was gonna do it again. I'd fill in the corners, because see, I was using limited materials at the time, and so that's why it's shaped like that. But I would fill in the corners, that way the ducks could walk around the edges easier. And then I would also use some sort of a plastic as the deck, so that I didn't have to worry about like replacing it and stuff. Because the wood is obviously soft from being wet all the time. So, that's not the greatest. So we'll go over here. We're just going to walk over to the dock, and then pull in the island, and it'll be anchored in place so it doesn't just float wherever and always end up over on the edges, because the point behind it was to build a safe place for the ducks to be able to go and hang out at night, or hang out if there was a predator around or something like that. Okay, so what we've got here is just, look, this is where the blue heron sits and eats my fish. God, it irritates me. That doesn't seem to scare it off at all. So there's where I cleaned out the duck house. That was probably a mistake, because I thought it was going to sink right away, and it didn't. Lesson learned. Whatever. It'll sink eventually. The ducks will scatter it out. So I've just got these two big, like 5-inch long lag bolts here. And then I just wrap the cord around it like this. Let me see if I can do this without making you guys seasick. It's not high tech or anything like that, but it seems to work pretty good. Kind of hard doing it one-handed. It's a little easier with two. And then I just pull the island out. It's coming over this way. Hopefully I don't drop my phone in the pond. So I think this is going to be a cleaner and kind of a more hygienic. Hang on a second, I'm going to set the phone down so I can get this last one. Yeah. Okay, so there, and then I just do a little wrap on the last one just to hold it. And then it's got a stake over on that side, on the far side over there, with some paracord on it, and that just kind of holds it in the center. And that way, you know, kind of a safe spot. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this is an improvement. I don't know if it will be. We'll see. Time will tell. Sometimes the ducks lay eggs up out on the edges and then they fall in the water. Sometimes they lay them up on top. I mean, you know, they just lay them wherever. You know, the ducks don't seem to really care. There's probably tons of them laid around the edges here and stuff like that too, if I had to guess. But so anyway, that's the upgrade to the duck condo. That was probably stupid. Whatever. In my haste, I get a little carried away sometimes. That's just the way it goes. All right, guys. Well, just a quick one. Sometimes it's a little easier. What's going on, Leatherneck Prepper? He says he's going to give me a picture of his ex-wife to use as a scarecrow. I don't know if they got printers that are that wide, dude. I'm not sure. Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed to Leatherneck Prepper's channel, go over and check him out. He's just getting started and he's doing a great job over there. So give him a shot. All right, you guys have a good weekend. I am out of here. I think it'll be a little bit better for him. So take care, guys, and we'll see you on another video here shortly.